Hello again, this is John Diaz, your independent candidate running for President of the United States in your 2024 general election. This morning I'm touring Richmond, Virginia, and I ran across another brand new empty warehouse out here. I'm not sure if this one's exactly brand new. This one's got a few years actually, it looks like, by the color of the paving. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful modern building, and as you can see, it's just sitting there empty. And this is a problem all across America, pretty much affecting every state. There's a whole lot of warehouse space that's sitting empty, a whole lot of commercial space sitting empty. And we can only imagine that other countries have benefited. And here in America, all these American jobs have been lost. There hasn't been anybody that's been willing to protect the American jobs. Well, I'm that person, guys. I'm ready to protect the jobs and create more jobs more than ever. I think all Americans should be rewarded. And the way that I can reward American businesses is by having an explosive economy. When you have an explosive economy, there's a lot of chain of events that take place. It's like a domino effect. You get these buildings that start filling up all across America. You get the trucking sector that starts to explode. And you have all the companies, all the corporations like FedEx, UPS. All those guys become busy. And then it starts just going down the line, helping everybody out. And as I keep mentioning after every video, my main objective is to have an explosive economy, the largest the world's ever seen, to make sure that America's first in everything. Imagine all the possibilities of all these empty warehouses. You could increase American manufacturing. You could have indoor farming to become a leader in growing food for the world and for this nation, giving the American people everything they need to live a healthier life. Indoor farming could make such a great difference. But we have to have a visionary leading with the right ideas, or else it'll just always be the same thing. Division, and nothing gets done, and then we have empty warehouses, American jobs compromised to other countries. We talk about immigration, but they've never protected the American jobs. As a matter of fact, we use that as an excuse to say that they've taken all our jobs. But in fact, a lot of the immigrants do jobs that nobody wants to do at a low rate. And the reason I know that is because if you go all across America, there's companies that have been out of business, that were taken by other countries. For instance, you have the dollar store. They just announced that this year they're going to be closing 1,000 stores, and then you got Macy's closing a bunch of stores. And then when that happens, distribution centers start shutting down, and you got warehouses like these just sitting there empty. And I talked about this the other day when I was in Hagerstown, Maryland. And yesterday I was touring West Virginia, Martinsburg, and it's the same thing. Brand new warehouses just sitting there empty. And it's also on the Pennsylvania side, and many other states is the same story. As long as we don't have an explosive economy, it's completely sabotaging the American jobs. So I think that we should be rewarding the jobs of Americans by having an explosive economy. That's how we help the American people. Because if we don't do that, we'll just be helping China become rich, and therefore the Chinese will help the Russians and all their allies. And then we'll just be going downhill. And then we'll be reporting about all the successes that they have while America will be declining. So my mission is to put America first, the American people, give them all they need, and reward American businesses by having an explosive economy. Look at this warehouse. It's sad. Everywhere you go, you see these empty warehouses. You see a lot of commercial real estate just sitting there abandoned and empty. And you think to yourself, man, that is a lot of jobs lost in America. Jobs that used to belong to American people. All gone. So, if we don't have an explosive economy, we might as well get used to this. I'm asking you guys for your support. John Diaz, independent candidate, as a write-in candidate. When you go to vote in November, you simply put me as an option as an independent candidate, and you write in my name, John, John, Diaz, Diaz. And I can promise you all, I'll work hard to help the American people. And if you look at all the videos I've done so far, it's going to tell you how I'm going to do that. So please, look at all the videos, share the videos on social media. I'll continue to talk about strategies and make more videos. I'm basically creating jobs out of nowhere. So many jobs that we'll need so many people to help out. My name's John Diaz. Thanks for watching today. Have a great rest of your day. God bless.